Welcome back to the Integrative Health Coach Success Podcast. I'm Dr. Steve Cabral, board-certified doctor of naturopathy, founder of the Integrative Health Practitioner Institute. Excited to get into a brand new topic, just like we do each and every week on the show. Today, we're going to be talking about how to create an exceptional client experience, one that will not only keep your clients happy, getting results and coming back to you month after month for years, but they will be more than happy to give you referrals because they've had such an amazing experience. And truly, that's what it's all about. We all want to get our clients the results that they deserve, that they really came to you for. But at the same time, if we can make it an exceptional experience, which means like above ordinary, extraordinary, that is exactly what we want to do. And the nice thing is there's usually no real extra cost to doing these things if you do it right, but it's going to pay you back for months and years to come through clients staying with you longer and also getting you the referrals that really are the lifeblood of your practice. So let's dive right in. One of the things that I want to share with you is that a lot of times people outside of the industry, non-practitioners, more like marketers or business coaches, they're saying, here are the tips and tactics and, basically tricks. They're not just strategies. They're trying to trick people into working with you. You never want that. What you want to do is you want to be always on the up and up, ethically, morally, taking the high ground and really building off of your knowledge base that you have as a practitioner, but trying to provide things that you know your clients may be looking for. So one of the things before I get into, because I've got about 6 specific parts, and then I'm going to sum it up with what I call the 6 E's, and then I'll put them on the show notes page. So you'll get all the show notes at ihp.coach/450. All right. ihp.coach/450 will be the 6 E's, the takeaways. But here's what I want to share with you. If you yourself don't do any services yet, you should invest in them. Does not matter to me who you invest in, but you want to see what an exceptional experience is. So if you have a high-end hotel near you or something like that, or spa, go check out the services like a Mandarin Oriental, a Four Seasons. What are some other nice ones? Maybe like a Ritz, something like that. And just go and just do a day pass there, or whatever it is for their spa. If you're in Las Vegas, like the Wynn Hotel or someplace like that. Yes, it's going to be a couple $100. You book yourself a massage, obviously, that's nice too. But what you want to see is the experience, right? Is it a great experience? Before I opened up my clinic, my second clinic in Boston, Massachusetts, I went all over for high-end health clubs, luxury spas, and I just took the best of all the different experiences there, and I made it part of our essentially welcome, a part of our program at most of the time, no additional cost. It was just all built in. So let's get into that right now. The first step is this. This is how you build this is the key that most people don't tell you about. And that is that the client experience begins before the first appointment. And what I want to share with you is that, and this is why I'm so big on your website or how you present yourself to the world. So back in the day, sure, it was definitely a website that I had, but people could walk into a clinic. Most of us have a virtual practice now, right? So what is your storefront? What's your clinic? Well, it's your website, right? So it doesn't have to be the best in the world. It doesn't have to have like 3D spinning objects and all that. Sometimes that can just be distracting. It should be clean, professional, and mobile first, mobile responsive, meaning like it looks good on a cell phone. If that doesn't come across, people are going to be like, well, should I really invest in this person when their website's kind of, outdated? No, probably not, right? So make that easy. But then after that, honestly, it just has to be easy. People don't need 1,000 articles to go through. It's not what they're looking for. So if you're a coach, they're looking for how to overcome their health issue. So really, you just want to make it super easy on every page to book with you. Book a discovery call. It should be so simple to do. That's really what you're looking to do. Make it completely simple to book a free complimentary call. I've done that my entire career with my team. All we do is we try to share. First, we listen to you, and then we share with you how we can help you get from A to Z if you're the right fit. That's really it. It could be, and if they sign up for your newsletter, a welcome email with a video of exactly how you work. It could be applying for your practice and then setting up a discovery call and then a landing page after that of a video of what comes next. That's a really nice experience, right? So it's all about relieving anxiety making them feel that this is a trustworthy site or person if they don't know you personally. And that's why referrals are so great, right? Because someone else is vouching for you. But if you don't have that person, you get your initial clients, your website has to build the trust for you. So it actually starts way before the appointment. They're already prejudging you, because that's what we humans do, as to, is this worth it? Is there value in me not even spending money, but spending my time for this discovery call? So upfront work, make your website, and I would even say before that, social media, trustworthy. Okay? Then we've talked about that before. So all other IHP podcasts are at ihp.coach/podcast. And there's one new one every week, and you're going to see all sorts of examples as to how to build the best website for you, create your social media, lots of podcasts on that. Okay. The second one is this. When they are on that discovery call with you, you are listening to them. We've explained that before, right? Of course, you want to listen to their story. You want to ask those qualifying questions. We actually did this just, 2 weeks ago? 6 questions every great health coach asks. Check out that show. That was episode 448. It walks you through what questions to ask. We do that ourselves. So you're going to ask those during your discovery call, right? Or at least your initial consult. But then what you want to do is this. You say, if I heard you correctly, you're looking to achieve this, this, and this. You've tried this and this before. This has been partially successful. This has never worked for you. If you don't mind, I'd like to share with you right now why some of these things worked and why they didn't, and what I believe is going to be the right program for you. That's it. And then they've given you permission. You're going to lay out a map of how you're going to get them to their goals. And hopefully you're level 2 or level 3, and you're going to say, we're no longer going to guess why some things work and why they don't. There are certain deficiencies you have, and there are certain toxicities, which mean you have too much of something in your body. What we're going to do through very specific integrative health labs or functional medicine labs that you can do right from home, very simply done, is we're going to find out exactly what those deficiencies are, exactly what the toxicities are. I'm going to build a plan based on your health history that we do in your initial consult, plus the data, so personal plus definitive numbers, is going to get you then to a plan that was built personally for you. Not a family member, not a coworker, not a friend, but it's specifically what your body needs. We will know your exact blueprint of what it is that your body's looking for. And then, so that's part 2. Then you want to be able to, so they're going to sign up with you, communicate exactly how the program's going to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a once a month call. It's going to be for 60 minutes. But I know that you're going to want support, just like my clients do right now, between those appointments. So what we do is for the first week, you can ask all the questions you have, because I know that there's going to be a lot with startup. I totally get it. I've been there myself. After that, we're going to do a once a week check-in. And that once a week check-in is going to say, these are my questions and this is how I've been doing. And what that allows me to do is adapt your program and make adjustments as needed, because even though we can create the best personalized wellness plan for you, it doesn't mean that it's not going to need adjustments. And those adjustments are the key to success. All right, so we're going to do the once a month call, the weekly check-ins. I'll be giving you new things to do, and I'll be answering your questions. And I try to get back to you always within 24 hours. So that's part 3. The next part we want to do is once they've given you some little win, like, I can't believe it, but I'm no longer waking up to an alarm. I'm waking up on my own and I'm not feeling groggy. That's amazing. You're going to celebrate that win. Now, maybe their goal was to lose 35 pounds and they're telling you about their sleep. Okay, well, that's okay. Like, the goal is weight loss, but we're getting healthier. And you'll actually share that with them. Like, this is a really great sign. This most likely means your cortisol levels are now starting to come back in the morning. You're improving your overall sleep. Your hormones like your thyroid are most likely rebounding. That's amazing. So you want to celebrate the improved mood, the improved energy, the improved digestion, the improved sleep, not just the lab metrics themselves. So recognize it, call it out, congratulate them, tell them you are proud of them. How many people in your life have told you that they're proud of you? So few people. If you're lucky, maybe your parents did. If you're lucky, maybe your spouse does. But almost nobody ever says that. So when you tell somebody, listen, I'm proud of the work that you put in, I'm proud of you. Not everybody's able or willing to do this. You are. This is a sign of more to come. Amazing, right? And that we should celebrate other people. Why wouldn't we? That's the truth. All right, so that's number 4. The 5th one is finishing strong. So that means that each month you're going to do a check-in, not just your weekly email. All right, tell me where you're at right now. I want to go over what's going well, then we'll go over what we still need to work on. I always do that. Okay. So then they're going over what's going well. They're basically telling you that they're succeeding, which is amazing because they should. And there'll always be things to work on. So then they tell you what they're working on. Then what you, from your notes previously, will say, oh, and what about waking up during the night? Are you still waking up 2-3 times a night to have to, urinate to go to the bathroom? They're like, oh, actually, no, I'm not. Wow, like that's a huge thing. Do you remember when we first met just a couple of months ago, you said that? Yeah, actually, I do. So you're celebrating and talking about more wins that they're not even recognizing because they're normalizing now their health, right? People normalize their health and they just focus on still the 1 or 2 things that they don't have. So we want to highlight all of their accomplishments. And then what we want to do is we say, great, now here's the next phase to the plan. And there should always be a next phase of the plan. Don't you have a next phase to your own health plan or fitness plan? I do. Right? I'm in my late 40s now. I've got a next phase, right? I'm working on overall health and longevity. I'm trying not to, create so much oxidative damage and stress in my body now that I'm getting older. I'm balancing that with all sorts of different recovery programs and really making sure that my sleep is dialed in. Like, this is a never-ending thing. Why would it end for your clients? Right? So tell them what the next 12-week or so plan is going to be. They're going to want to say, that sounds great. I want to come back. I want to be here for the next 12 weeks. It's amazing. And this is also then when you can ask for that referral. Just say, hey, Sam, it's been amazing working with you over these last 12 weeks, 16 weeks. You've gotten so much progress. You put in the work. You made it happen. I love working with clients like yourself. Do you know of any friends or family members or maybe coworkers, maybe one person that might be the right fit for myself working them as well? There's no pressure, but what I'd love to do is be able to offer them a complimentary consultation, a discovery call. Do you know of anybody that might fit that right now that's looking to improve their overall health, wellness, body transformation, or longevity? I mean, how many people want that? Everybody, right? Okay. And so yeah, actually, this person, just say, oh, great. Again, no pressure, but would you mind just sending them or connecting us on email or whatever is best for you? And they're like, yeah, let's make it happen. So that's a simple way to then start to get your next client. And if every client you work with just gives you 1 referral, you're now doubling your practice. And that is how you grow your practice. But it is through this exceptional client experience. So now I told you I'd bring it all together with what I call the 6 E's. So the 6 E's for the exceptional client experience, right? That little E. Well, let's put it together. The first is ease. Make it easy. Make it easy to move through your website and make it easy to book with you. Make it easy on social media. When they are on social media, they see all your great informative clips and stories, etc. There should just be a link that says, book your free discovery call. That's it. Book your complimentary consultation, whatever you want to call it. Take them right to a booking link. Others can take them to your website, but take them to a booking link. When they get to your website, again, make it super easy. Then number 2 is this, expectations. Clearly explain the roadmap during your discovery call of how you're going to get them from where they are now, their pain, to their hopes, dreams, and desires of getting well, because you know how to do that. If you're an IHP, you absolutely know how to do that, right? Just follow the protocol roadmaps that we've shared with you, either through lab testing or self-assessments, questionnaires. The third one is encouragement. High five them along the way. Tell them you're proud of them. Even if the lab metrics are not moving yet, celebrate the sleep, the better digestion, the better mood, energy, etc., right? So that's a big one. The fourth one is engagement. Stay connected between your monthly calls. If it is 4 weeks between you talking with the client, you lose the connection. Check in with them once a week, even if they don't check in with you. Like, hey, Sam, just checking in. I know it's probably a busy week for you. Letting them off the hook that they didn't check in with me. I know it's probably been a busy week for you, but I want to just check in and make sure you're doing well. Any questions? I'm here for you. I hope it's been a great week. That's it. It's super simple, but now you've opened the door and you've reconnected each and every week. So, right, keep that engagement going. And hopefully they're following your social media and they're seeing you there as well. The fifth one is education, right? So every time you're talking about all the different things that they are doing, their CBO protocol, heavy metal detox, sauna, binaural beats, meditation, sleep 3-2-1 sleep formula, like all the different things. You're educating them why. You now become their trusted guide. You don't have to tell them how smart you are because you're sharing the knowledge with them in all these moments. I was literally just working with a client the other day from Silicon Valley in California, famous, tech CEO person. And like literally I could just see them looking up and the left, like having all these moments. And it's funny because they use AI and all these different things. And when I'm talking with them, you can't get that through AI because I'm just making these connections and they're seeing it and they're like, wow, I get it now. It makes sense, right? So you want to be able to educate them along the way. And the 6th E is evolution. And evolution means there should always be a next phase for them. Right? So once you've helped them transform their body, you're helping them get well. The next thing is going to be high performance health or anti-aging longevity, which by the way, everyone over the age of 40, 45 years old wants. Like it is ubiquitous. So those are the 6 E's. I'm going to put them for you at ihp.coach/450. I'll give you kind of a summary right there. Head on over there. If you're not already an IHP, what are you waiting for? It's an amazing community. You're going to learn everything that you need to about health, about healing others, healing yourself, building an amazing practice. You can just check it out when you go over to the website at ihp.coach/450. That's today's show notes. Feel free to click around. And again, if you haven't already taken something like maybe high performance health, this could be a next evolution for every single one of your clients. And it is a step-by-step program. You can check that out at probably ihp.coach/HPH. If not, highperformancehealth.org. That'll get you there too. Have an amazing day, everybody. I'll talk with you soon and take care.